Hello everyone, and I can't remember the last time we've made a video. In fact, the last time I fired up OBS was 2017. Jesus, that's been a while. Time does fly when you're having fun, I guess. So, let's take a look at the new expansion pack, shall we, for Star Wars The Old Republic. Yep, the expansion pack, the new expansion, it's called Onslaught. Oh, it's just only one word, I suppose, Onslaught. That's what it's called. It was announced the 13th of April, 2019. This is the 22nd of April. I'm a week late, but, I don't keep up with SWTOR much these days. But, I, for one, am quite glad that we're going to get out of the 5.0 era. Maybe we'll come back and play the game. Might make videos on it. Who knows? Lack of time these days to make videos, really. That's why we haven't really made anything since... What was it, September? Not September. No, it was about June 2018. So I made a video for nearly a year. Jesus. Yeah, time does fly, I guess, when you're busy. I'm a busy man these days. So let's get on with this. Let's have a read at this newest expansion. Onslaught puts you at the center of a reignited war between the Galactic Republic and Sith Empire. We're not copying Battle of Azeroth. Honest. We're not. No, it's a totally different thing. Totally different. Galactic Republic and Sith Empire. Totally two, very, very different from the Horde and Alliance in WoW. I don't know what you're going on about. You get 2 new planets, a new flashpoint on Corellia, ooh, and a new op set in Duxon. Ooh, it was Onderon, wasn't it? Duxon was the moon on Onderon. And it was in KOTOR too. There was a bunch of Mandalorians there, I remember that. Canderous was there. He reclaimed Mandalore's helmet. I think that was it. Yeah, that was KOTOR too. So reap the spoils of war with reworked itemization and increased level cap. No. And new abilities. Star Wars The Old Republic Onslaught is coming September 2019 and is free if you pay for it. Always got to get that in. Free to subscribers. Free if you're paying for it already. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. And here we go. So yeah, we're getting new level cap again. Reworked itemization. Whatever that means. Let's read on. Ooh. The war reignites. The war between the Galactic Republic and Sith Empire blazes across the galaxy. Crucial resources dwindle and piracy, yay, scoundreling, and crime escalate dramatically. Yes, there's an opportunity for scoundreling in there, and I approve of that. Amid this chaos, the Alliance commander has the chance to tip the scales in favor of either faction. Ooh, so we get to choose whether we want the Republic or... Do we get to choose? Does that mean? Hope so. Let's hope so. Sith Empire prepares to decide to strike against a newly constructed Republic shipyard on the planet Corellia. We're going to Corellia again. Members of the Dark Council see victory on the horizon and begin plotting against one another in anticipation of the spoils. Usual Sith there. Republic forces would race against time and muster reinforcements. I wonder if the Sith ever win anything. Like that, they just fight amongst each other. Well, they never win anything. This is before the rule of 2 came in, obviously. Sensible rule. Yeah, so time must reinforce and defend Corellia from the Sith. You don't have to defend Corellia from the Sith. Just start a war between the Sith. Get the Sith to fight each other and then mop up what's left. Easy win, really. So you get, so we're getting Onderon. There we go. Told you Duxon was just off Onderon. So we're getting a classic from the Old Republic. Yeah, Onderon was KOTOR 2. I think we're getting Dantooine as well coming before the expansion launches. Dantooine, another KOTOR planet. Good stuff. So yeah, Onderon was, I don't remember. I remember Duxon was like all jungly. But yeah, I don't remember much from Onderon. What did we do on Onderon again? KOTOR 2. I know that Duxon, we sort of... There was a bunch of Mandalorians on Duxon in KOTOR 2. I think you could either ally with them or wipe them out. Or you could get them to join Canderous in KOTOR 2. But I don't know, it's been a while since we played KOTOR 2. But I don't remember what we did in Onderon. Probably one of the Jedi that you had to search for were there. I would imagine, seeing as that was the base quest of Onderon, of KOTOR 2, was looking for the lost Jedi, or the Jedi Masters, and trying to get them to reunite against the Sith Lords. It was called the Sith Lords. That was its subtitle. It's a good game, KOTOR 2. I loved its lore. Did have one of the best characters in Star Wars, in Kreia. She is one of my favorite characters. But yeah, that was pretty good. So we've got Galactic Crossroads. Travel to Mek Shah, an independent fueling station, and Boomtown, built in the hollows of a mined-out asteroid. Reminds you of Paragus, doesn't it, from KOTOR 2? Remember the Paragus mining facility? That was a really good level. A lot of people always tried to skip through it as fast as possible because you didn't get a lightsaber. But I really liked Paragus mining station, so hopefully it's kind of like that. So we got a lawless den of smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, traders, and refugees. Scoundrels! Scoundrels. There's got to be scoundrels there. Sneaky, stealthy scoundrels. Place where opportunity and danger can be found in equal measure. It looks like there's a crashed starship there that they've kind of built the city around. Maybe it is Paragus after you blew it up. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we're going back to Corellia as well. Kind of figured that out. Corellia, never my favourite planet, to be honest. Always had a very long loading screen. What I remember about Corellia, it was a ridiculously long loading screen. Loading screen, can't say words today. Ridiculously long loading screen, that's what it was in Corellia. Got better over the years, just go there really for the black hole, but you know, looking forward to it. Hopefully they make some changes or add a new area to Corellia. So we're also going to Duxon, Onderon's largest moon. Again, teeming with wild jungle life. And Mandalorians, maybe. So it's got Zerka Corporation. Ooh, we're going back to them. As well as a band of Transdotion hunters. Kefis! Kefis! Please let Kefis be there again. Fanatical Transdotion hunters. Kefis! I read that and I see Kefis. Yes, we need a Kefis. We need a Revenge of Kefis expansion. We need one. We've been missing Kefis. You know, hasn't been around for a while. You know, what's he been doing? Since he was a corrupted clone in, it was Brontes, it was the fight. He was the corrupted clone on. So there's going to be an operation. Kefes, needs to be Kefes. Operation available at launch. So at least they're launching with a new raid at least this time. So that's interesting. Good stuff. Launching with a new raid. We've got the Spoils of War. Our philosophy for this expansion is play your way. Items have always been an important part of your character's identity, but for the first time, we're offering true depth and choice. Ooh, with exciting new items that let you decide how to play the upcoming battle. Okay, one of the ways we're adding depth is an entirely new type of gear slot called tactical items. Sounds like Azurite gear. Don't tell anybody. Well, ignore it. World of Warcraft doesn't exist. Shut up. Move on. These build-defining items directly alter your... Yeah, this is Azurite gear, isn't it? Alter your abilities and playstyle. These new items will be able to pair with numerous new set bonuses to choose from, including general sets that can be used by everyone. That's interesting. So if it does work like Azurite gear, you should be able to... You get the gear in the slot. I think it was a few different slots and WoW had them. I think it was 3 or 4 slots had them. You had the necklace, which was given to you at the start of the expansion. But what you could do is you basically leveled up your gear by collecting Azurite, and you would get a certain amount of Azurite. You would be able to put it was usually a set bonus or a skill that you got up in. I never really played Battle for Azeroth that much, to be honest. I don't think it wasn't very good, to be honest. Hopefully this is better. Let's hope this is better. But yeah, it looks like an interesting idea. If you do that, I mean, you could earn... It could be a new use for CXP. Hopefully they get rid of that. Get rid of that crappy CXP system. The only thing is, as long as the gearing is consistent, and as long as it's fair, you know, it's fair and consistent. If you power up the armor and you unlock new abilities for the armor piece, then that's fair enough. As long as it's a consistent method. You know, as long as you can do it consistently and it's not randomly given out. That was the biggest problem with CXP, was it was just too random. You could put in a lot of work and get nothing out of it. That was the biggest issue with CXP. As long as you put in the work and you're gonna get the reward, then that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. I'm always happy for more ways to play. I don't like the cookie cutter builds that we've had. We had that in the vanilla game with the skill set, or the skill trees. Sorry, and we then had it with the disciplines as well. The discipline system was okay, but I want more ways to customize the way I play, rather than just have a cookie cutter best build. And as long as we can move items around and change it, are they going to get rid of stats? Because to be honest, I'd be okay with them getting rid of stats, to be honest. They're just numbers at the end of the day. They're just sort of, you hit the target, you know, you work out what's the best for the class, or someone will do it, work out what's the best, and then everybody just sticks to that same build. There's no variation, there's no variety. You know, hopefully, you know, so it says that these item sets can be acquired in multiple paths. Acquire new gear no matter how you choose to play. PvE, PvP, Galactic Command is staying. Damn it. Could wait to get rid of it. They better reset your Galactic Command ranks for the expansion, because it's not really fair if you're only, you know, if you didn't play the last expansion, like I did. Never really cared much for 5.0, but we'll probably look at coming back for 6.0. So you get a new set items, tactical items, so it's more open pathway to limitless depth, allowing you to play your character exactly how you want. I agree with it in principle, as long as it's balanced and as long as it's fair. It is difficult to get us to play, you know, a certain way, because the players will always gravitate towards, you know, whatever the sort of simulations tell us is the best way to play. Or they'll always gravitate towards the players always take the path of least resistance, is what I'm trying to say. They'll always take that path towards, you know, what's the easiest, quickest method of doing that. They always have to be aware of that when they're designing these things, that path of least resistance is what the players are going to take here. It's just the nature, it's just human nature. You can't really change it. You know, people just don't want to grind, I guess. You know, they just want that instant gratification, and there's nothing really wrong with that, essentially. So we'll be interested to see how it plays out in the coming months. This is coming in September 2019, same month as Borderlands 3. Ooh. Ugh. Really, yeah, but you know, it's good to see it coming along, SWTOR, after the disaster that was Anthem. It'd be nice to see them reinvest in Star Wars: The Old Republic, because a lot of resources went into Anthem, and Anthem was a disaster. Played it a little bit, Anthem, but honestly, not down on this looter shooter craze. Maybe do a bit of videos on Anthem. Really see if we can't get into it a little bit more. I played it a little bit. It's not the best optimized of games, but I'm looking forward to this. Onslaught looks interesting, at least. There's no trailer or anything for it. Was there any trailers for it? The homepage. It's just been announced. There's some new additional things. There's guild customization. You could put a little flame on your guild name, and do a little guild logo. And they've also updated the preview window, which is nice. Preview window getting a nice update. What are the in-game events for April? Probably missed them all. I've missed that one. It's April 22nd. Double rewards event. What? Aw, man, I'm doing it today. I'm going to play it today. We've got it fired up and updated. Yeah, it's finished updating. Excellent. What do you get? Bounty contract week. Yeah, bounty contract week. That's always interesting for some things. I've got everything really from the bounty event and maxed it out. Damn, I forgot the degree event was coming. Double CX, double XP event Command XP is kind of pointless, but, you know, we missed that, I guess. But anyway, we've ranted on long enough about Star Wars The Old Republic for 15 minutes and 7 seconds, or longer than that by the time this video ends. But anyway, let's see what the new expansion begins and see if the sooner we get out of the 5.0 era, the better. And we're going to be out of that in another, what, 5 months' time? Not bad, it's not bad. September, same date, same month as Borderlands 3 though. That's going to be a tough choice. Anyway, but that is all for this video, so thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon, and goodbye.